Good morning, everybody. How are we all today? I hope that the hangovers aren't too bad after the Jubilee celebrations and that you had a good time. So, just a quick update in regards to some of the players in the Nations League over the last few days. Obviously, we'll start with Denmark. Højbjerg was absolutely brilliant. He was all over the pitch. He tackled well. He passed well. And he drove Denmark forward. To be honest, there was a lot of last-ditch tackles, a lot of defending because, as you know, France are absolutely brilliant. But on the counter, he was good. If you haven't seen them, you should check out all three of the goals. The French goal by Benzema was a lovely bit of play. The Danish equaliser for Andreas Cornelius was a lovely chip over the French defence by Højbjerg. And his winner in the 88th minute was a goal right out of the top drawer, straight into the roof of the net against Hugo. I felt a bit sorry for Hugo, but he did play well. He made some great saves, one from Eriksen, who you would have put your mortgage on him scoring it. It was about 5 yards out, and Hugo dived down to his right, I believe, and it was a decent save. But overall, Højbjerg, man of the match. Bergwijn was great for the Netherlands, scored an absolute perler from 30 yards. Unfortunately, it looks like he is going to be leaving. And I've heard that Erik ten Hag has now thrown his hat in the ring and wants to take him to Man United. Myself, I prefer him to go abroad. Well, I prefer him not to leave, but if he does go, I prefer him to go abroad. But you have to look at it financially. We would probably get more money from Manchester United. He would come back to bite us, when he plays against us. So, financially, Man United, Ajax, just to get him out of the league so he doesn't play against us. And Harry, I don't really think he had much to do yesterday. I don't think he had much service. I've only read reports about it. I didn't watch the match. But overall, it looked like typical Southgate tactics against the team that England should really be beating. Also, a quick mention for Troy Parrott for the boys in green. They lost, I think it was at home to away to Armenia. And apparently it all went wrong when Parrott went off. I'll be very interested to see what happens when he comes back in pre-season, if they're going to send him out on loan again or if they consider him good enough to be a backup. As far as I'm concerned, they don't consider Scarlett good enough after the Europa Conference League games. He kind of drifted out, and I don't think he was even playing under 23 football. Towards the end of the season, when we had all those injuries, of course, he was back on the bench, but I don't recall him getting any minutes. He's still young, so I'd like to see a League One or a lower Championship division loan for him. And I think he can only get better because we did see glimpses of what he can do when he was playing in the Europa Conference League. So, St. Maxima from Newcastle. I would absolutely love that player. He's strong. He's quick. He can pick a pass and he can shoot. As much as I love Lucas Moura, he tends to run into blind alleys, whereas St. Maxima seems better at taking his man on. However, I'm not sure why you'd want to leave Newcastle at the moment or at this current time, because obviously all of the money that they have, and they're going to be splashing the cash big time this summer, strengthening their team. And they'll also probably throw massive amounts of wages at him. So it depends if he wants to play in the Champions League now or he wants to get massive wages and then play with Newcastle in the Championship in probably 3 or 4 seasons, depending how Eddie Howe does with that big budget. I'd like him, but I can't see it happening. After us releasing 5 goalkeepers a few days ago, including Galini, who was really the backup, there has been talk of signing a 20-year-old called Toby Savine from Accrington Stanley. That would be exciting. I think, because we've lost so many youth goalkeepers, we lost Solberg, Lotatula, Olajuwemi, and there was one more, I can't recall his name, and also Galini. We need to have someone playing in the under 23s, and also someone who hopefully we can develop. We don't have a very good record with developing youth goalkeepers. I can't even remember the last one. Was it Tony Parks? Yeah, very possibly. So that might be exciting. I don't know a lot about him. I heard the other day that Paratici was really unhappy with our scouting network, and who wouldn't be? And there had been job advertisements. This was earlier on last season for scouts in the northwest of England and another part of England. So it'd be nice if we were going back to that old Frank Arneson, sorry, swear word, Martin Yole era, where we signed a lot of young players for not a lot of money. Some of them failed, and some of them went on, as like Aaron Lennon, to become a really decent player. Lastly, lastly, Emerson Royale. I'd just like to wish him well. He was, there was an attempted robbery in Sao Paulo, and apparently gunshots were let off. He wasn't injured, and he credits a off-duty policeman for saving him. So I hope you're well, Emerson. I hope that doesn't affect you too much and that your family's okay. And we'll see you next season, mate. Hopefully fitter and better at passing. Anyway, have a lovely Sunday, guys. And I will see you soon. I'll probably be doing some content tomorrow as it's a bank holiday. All depends if I have a quiet house or not. Come on, you Spurs. Can't smile without you.